Prodigal Steve returns to the darkest dungeon. How's it going, everybody? First and foremost, I want to get some housekeeping stuff out of the way. I probably should have mentioned this in one of last week's videos. You may have noticed a Darkest Dungeon episode went up on Saturday. This was not a mistake. I did not misschedule this video. It is actually part of the new schedule. If you follow me on Twitter, you will have seen that I tweeted out the new schedule. Darkest Dungeon is now going to be going up Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So it was a little bit of a mistake for me to fail to mention that in a video last week. Because I know not all of you follow me on Twitter. And, you know, if you're watching these videos, communicating that change to you through these videos would probably have been a better idea. But, you know, presumably if you're subscribed to me, if YouTube works the way that it's supposed to, you got notified of it regardless. But now it is beneficially stated. So that being said, let's move on to today's episode. Last episode went fine. We had a long mission, the first long mission of the campaign, and we didn't even have to camp at all. So this time, as promised, we are going to head back into the Weald in an attempt to kill the wizened hag. Now, I've already assembled a party down here, and I've also equipped everyone with trinkets. So we're going to bring our level 2 Crusader with the Knight's Crest for more HP and the Swordsman's Crest for increased melee skills. His heal skills, which we do have 2 of, are going to take a 10% hit on that. But this isn't used for healing HP anyway, and this isn't going to be our primary heal. We are going to bring our same Hellion back that we had last mission, and we have her equipped with the Bloodied Fetish for Blight and Bleed Resist, and also the Book of Intuition. Now, she did pick up slow reflexes on our last mission, so her speed is actually pretty bad. But I think it's probably worth it to get the minus 20% party surprise. Now, our Plague Doctor is going to be coming out largely to throw out Blight, and maybe some stun and clearing enemy corpses. But also for this. It's a very minor heal, but it heals Blight and Bleed. We also have Adrenaline Rush on our Hellion, so she can cure her own Blight or Bleed, and while buffing herself as well. And then finally rounding out the party, we're going to be bringing our Occultist, who's going to be our primary healer, also doing some ranged damage with corpse clears and some debuffing. Now, his trinket's our increased dodge at the cost of some speed and increased range accuracy at the cost of some speed. Our Plague Doctor is going to have the Solar Crown, so she takes 15% less stress damage if the torch is above 75, and that helps mitigate one of the effects of the Blasphemous Vial, which is a very rare trinket we picked up on one of our missions that gives her plus 15 accuracy, 40% stun skill chance, 20% blight skill chance, but at the cost of plus 15% stress damage. So assuming our torch is full, this is only a positive thing. So we're going to be expecting to throw out a lot of Disorienting Blast, a lot of Plague Grenade, a lot of Noxious Blast, and then a minor effect of healing. Now, this is a medium mission, and we are going to be camping once. So I want to double check our camping skills. I would like somebody to have... Okay, we have 2 Encourages and 2 Wound Cares, plus some disease removal. And some stress. Okay, I think this is fine. We are going to take everybody except Fu, our Crusader, to the Blacksmith, though. And I am going to upgrade him to reduce our weapon costs.
Fan the flames, mold the metal. We are raising an army.
I'm tempted to do it again, but I think just the once will be fine. Alright, yeah, so that's... It was 675 per upgrade. So this is saving us 450 gold, which isn't a lot, but it's enough. We did make a ton of money on last mission, but still, I do want to be a little more conscious of our spending. But I think having upgraded weapons going into a boss fight is going to be important. So let's go ahead and provision here. I'll bring a couple more anti-venoms and like 4 bandages just because of his heal. We'll bring 1 key, 1 medicinal herb, a couple of shovels. Let's see, we're going to be camping once, so we want 8 food for that. Then another 8 food just in case we get hungry on the way. Yeah, that should be fine. Just 20 food. We'll bring like a stack and a half of torches. We'll bring 1 more shovel just to be safe. Alright, that should be fine. Let's head out here.
I had collected many rare and elusive volumes on ancient herbal properties, and was set to enjoy several weeks immersed in comfortable study. My work was interrupted, however, by a singularly striking young woman who insisted on repeated calls to the house.
Alrighty.
This method in the wild corruption here. It bears a form both wretched and malevolent.
Alright. So my thought is our hag is probably here or here. She could also be here. Basically, I'm thinking one of those 3 rooms. Somewhere on this half. I really doubt she's over here. But I am tempted to go this way just in case. So let's do that. We have a trap coming up. I don't know who's going to be our disarmer here. Maybe the Plague Doctor? I guess the Hellion or the Plague Doctor. They both have equal chance. Crack into this crate. We do get some heirlooms here. Now,
Could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
I am going to go with the same system as last time.
May we find victory.
Initially, I will take only 1 stack of each heirloom. And then, if things change later on, we'll see how it goes. Alright, so I think we throw out a plague grenade to start here. Get some blight going. Oh. He resisted the debuff, but he did get marked and stunned, which is unfortunate. Oh, wow. That's real bad. That's not a good start. And we can't even do anything, like we can't fix his blight, so he's going to be on death's door right out the gate. Because we've already gone with our, unless our Plague Doctor moves before him, which would be fantastic. Alright, let's get some of these spiders killed. Why?
A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
And of course, you can't even heal him. Alright, well, we got 2 kills there. The Blight should take care of this guy. Battlefield Medicine, get him off of death's door. This is a real bad way to start, though.
Executed with impunity.
Plus 30% bleed resist. That's pretty good. Alright, we'll take the torch, the gold, and the medicinal herbs because we have room for it. Yeah, I'm going to give him 4 food. That gives us 2 times to eat if we get hungry, and also a full 8 for camping. Just to bring his HP up a little bit so that he's survivable at least. Okay, so we know this is empty. There's an obstacle. Yeah, there's no reason to go that way, but we do have another battle on the way back, which is unfortunate. Burn that torch we just got. Alright, hopefully this won't be so bad. The surprise helps a lot. Yeah, I think we use battlefield medicine here. Because he's in a bad spot. Alright, heal yourself. Hopefully you resist the bleed. Yeah, I was gonna say a kill would be great there, but I didn't expect it. 2 is even better. We are gonna get a little bit of stress here, but the dogs are just so annoying. Yeah, let's just noxious blast. Get the blight. He's actually in an okay spot, so I think we just throw out a weakening curse. Get the debuff, and then finish this acolyte off. Alright, take our gold and move on. Man, I immediately regret coming this direction. No additional scouting, but that's fine. Oop. Burn a torch before combat here. Oh, come on. You had to hit me with a collector. Alright, well, maybe this is the time that we'll finish the collector. Four to 6, 2 to 4, and it could pull him up. Let's try that. Yeah, I like that, because that puts him in range of our heavy hitters. Yeah, throwing out, you know, a ton of damage onto the collector right out of the gate. That feels good. I don't want to shuffle him necessarily, so let's just try and blight these guys. Really stack the damage over time. Oh, I love the dodge. Alright, he resisted the bleed, which is good. Okay. Ooh, that's rough. Alright, 7 damage is a quarter of his remaining HP, which is great.
Their formation is broken.
Alright.
Maintain the offensive.
This is good. Alright, let's try and blight, like, stack up even more blight on the collector here. Yeah, 8 damage for 3 rounds. Ooh, I don't like that heal, though. Thankfully, the blight will take care of that Vestal. So we can actually just debuff the collector. You know, minus 32% damage is, you know, real nice. That's going to be a lot of stress. Yeah. Oh, we did it. We did it, team.
Them all.
The Collector has been vanquished for the first time in this campaign.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Alright, let's Battlefield Medicine our Crusader. Just get rid of that bleed. 10. Yeah, let's also heal our Crusader as well. He did get bled again.
Obliterated.
But we can go ahead and throw a bandage on him now. Alright, we will definitely take that.
They can be beaten.
Sort his bleed out. 2,500 gold. That's so good. Okay. Well, eat your heart out, Collector. Take that torch. Move along here. We know there's not going to be a battle in this room. Alright, no scouting, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and burn a torch and move along here. We will open this up. Stack is empty. It happens from time to time. Alright, I thought I heard something weird. I should have burned a torch, but I guess it didn't really matter because they did get surprised anyway. Alright, let's throw out a heal on our Hellion. She resisted the bleed, which is always nice. Yeah, let's play grenade the Acolyte. Go ahead and... we're not going to get a kill here unless we crit, but... we can now use Zealous Accusation, which will guarantee a kill on this guy if it hits, and do up to 9 damage on this other one. So, that worked very well. Not thrilled about the bleed, but it is only 3 points overall. Okay, the stress is getting real on our Crusader. So... alright, here's what we do. We give him a bandage, and then we stress heal himself. Alright. Now, 4, you have 8 HP. Another blight stacked up will kill you. Yep, there we go. That's exactly how I wanted that to go. Yeah, I think we just heal our Crusader here. And then, presumably, our Hellion can finish this off. Alright. We'll take the holy water, we'll take the food, we'll take the gold. I guess we're just gonna have to say no to the deeds? Well, do we want deeds or busts more? I'm honestly not sure. Alright, I guess we just keep with the busts for now. Alright. I pretty much expected a battle here. The surprise helps out a ton. Open up with a plague grenade. Stack up some blight. Hopefully get a kill here. That'll do it. Well, we can go with the Abyssal Artillery here for another crit. So the Blight's going to take care of that one. Stress heal on our Crusader. We got to get his stress down. Alright, I think he's in a manageable position now. Until we camp. Now, if we can do the 1-2 combo of Hellion using her Wicked Hack, and then the Crusader using Zealous Accusation, we should be able to finish both of these off, assuming we ever get an opportunity to attack. Because I'm pretty sure both of them just went twice in a row. Alright, 8 damage. You can heal yourself. And then Zealous Accusation, assuming it hits, will do the job. There we go. Okay, take that gold.
This expedition at least
Burn this torch to take the rest. Okay, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Our occultist does have a fair amount of stress himself, but that can be handled. Oh, don't dig up the grave. Okay, well, at least he resisted the blight. Alright, let's stun this dude. Alright, that's good. I like the dodge. Do we go with the guaranteed kill, or do we try and get 2? I think we go for the guarantee. I mean, that was only a 75% chance to hit. Oh, I should have picked that one, because it still has an action, but our Hellion will take care of it. No harm, no foul. Heal yourself, I guess. Yeah, you can heal yourself as well. Oop, did not mean to right-click there. There we go. Okay. That's fine. There we go. And that should do it, yeah. Easy. Okay, I'm glad I kept the busts now.
So clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Alright, I like this scouting. That didn't go quite as far as I had hoped, but still. One extra room scouted it's meaningful. Alright, we're coming up to the trap here. If we did disarm it. Oh, dude, a freaking corpse. Mummified remains. Item had no effect. Okay. Item had no effect. Well, we're just gonna walk past that then. Alright. Well, let's head this way. Burn a torch. What is this? Troubling effigy. An unsettling effigy erected in service to a mysterious god. Nope. Not today. We are in a boss mission and we've already fought the collector. I'm not messing with any effigies, alright? This is not necessary. I probably should have brought more torches. Looking at it. Alright, 90. Let's head in here. Yep, pretty much figured. This is gonna be rough, though. Let's play grenade these two. Really want to get rid of them. Hopefully we can get the kill there, because that's one less thing we have to worry about. Eight damage is good. Honestly, if we can do 2 damage here, it'll put it in range of the blight killing it. Well, 1 damage is almost there. So it's going to push it back? Yeah. Alright. They apparently do not like being in the front. Gotta get rid of that blight on our Crusader, though. Easy enough. Three damage. 4 to 6 damage. Alright, I like that a lot more.
A death by inches.
Dude, where are you going? Oh, I feel a sneeze coming. Okay, no. No, we're good. Alright, what do we do here? Do we try for the kill on this guy? Yeah. Yeah, that feels pretty good. Alright. $10 damage is fantastic. What do you think? Noxious Blast? Maybe get some Blight on this dude? Yeah, that's good. Alright. Hellion should... If she doesn't get the job done, she'll put him in range of the Blight getting the job done. So, it's basically the same thing. I guess we'll take more medicinal herbs and as much of this gold as we can. Yeah, let's just get rid of that. Take the rest of this gold. Organize this up a little bit. Alright, I'm doing a terrible job of organizing this. Gold, key. Let's put our torches up there. Bandages and anti-venom can go down here. Trinket all the way at the end. Okay, that seems fine. Let's crack into this. It's trapped, of course. Well, joke's on you, I've got anti-venom. Alright, so what do we think here? I really wanted to get some scouting to help with this particular corner. I think we go this way. If we encounter the hag, we can always escape, like retreat from combat, camp, and then go back at it. Alright, Plague Grenade these two stress dealers in the back. Smite this guy in the front. Abyssal Artillery. Just really stack the damage up. Alright. That was a pretty good opening round. I don't appreciate them like darkening my torch. Oh. Oh, I hate that a lot. Okay. Well. Yeah, let's... There we go. Let's get some kills. Gotta heal our our Hellion. Okay. That's good. There we go. Okay, 3 damage is fine. Let's hit her with a battlefield medicine, just get a little bit of healing. Weird Reconstruction for even more healing. The bleed resist is always nice. And the Crusader finishes the job. Okay. Well, let's take that gold. We have room for the shovel. We don't really have room for any of the rest of this stuff. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to say no to the heirlooms. Yeah. I'm not messing with the effigies. Why? Why would you do this thing? Okay, well at least it just stressed our plague doctor out. Okay, alright.
The light, the promise of safety.
as always, open with the plague grenade. Oh, the fact that we still have a boss fight left to do is disheartening. No, it's fine. I don't want my heroes to go. Alright. Stack up the damage. Blight will take care of both of them. Now it's just these two in the front. 11 damage is great. Zealous Accusation will get the kill here and can do a fair amount of damage to this guy. Alright, so let's actually try and stun him. There we go. Because now he won't have an action before we kill him. Yeah, let's heal. Get our HP in a little bit better position. There we go. And, yeah, the Blight will finish the job. Health Stone.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Okay, well, we're going to make room for that. I'll get rid of these, medicinal herbs. Well, we can use one of them. And then get rid of the other one to take the health stone. Alright, let's head this way. We'll burn a torch after this obstacle. Eat some food. I guess I should have kept those medicinal herbs, but it is what it is. Okay. I would just love to find the boss at this point. Although the constant surprises are very, very nice. Alright, I like that. There we go. Now the Blight should take care of him. Or it, I guess. Please stop trying to blight my heroes. Alright, Battlefield Medicine on our Hellion. Get rid of that blight. 6 HP. Yeah, just get rid of him. Gotta start throwing out some heals with our occultist, though. Oh, I like that. Even if she gets bled here. Alright, so with only 2 torches left. Actually, let's try and... we can't stun him. Okay. I think we camp in this room.
Masterfully executed.
Alright, there we go. We got the kill. Yeah, let's just take this stack of gold.
But a victory nonetheless.
Okay, that is fantastic, actually. Alright, so we do know where the boss is. And we know there's nothing in this room. So, with that, I think we go ahead and camp. We feast.
Furtive and vulnerable.
Reduce stress.
In a maze.
Alright, so Zealous Speech. Yeah, let's do Zealous Speech. Get a bunch of stress down. Zealous Vigil should prevent nighttime ambush. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I should have used that to remove his mortality debuffs. Well, that's my bad. Alright, we can go ahead and use Encourage to reduce our Hellion stress, though. Okay. Yeah, I think that's fine.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Let's do this. We'll open this. Sack is empty. That's fine. Select our Hellion. Disarm the trap. Beautiful. 8 stress relief. Even better. Alright, burn a torch. Get us up to 100. Come in here for the boss fight.
We require only the strength to follow it.
Okay, so she has the cauldron that can, like... Yeah, she's gonna grab one of our heroes and put her in the pot.
Testament to the powers of corruption.
Alright, so we want to get our... Plague Doctor out of there as soon as possible. I'm not thrilled about how our party is all jumbled up. But 6 damage plus some bleed is not insignificant. Oh, her stun resist is real high. Okay. Alright, let's heal our Plague Doctor. Yeah. Just in case that happens. Alright. Really would have liked that to, you know, release our Plague Doctor. Especially because we kind of need her to start throwing out damage over time onto the, hag. Because otherwise we're going to have to rely on our occultist to finish the job here. And I don't know how confident I am in that. Please don't blight me. Oh, it's a debuff, okay. Look, as soon as my Crusader has an opportunity... Okay. This is actually just quite annoying. What's her blight resist? 60. Ugh. That's good, though. That's, you know, 12 damage. Guess I should have brought, like, an arbalist? Almost. There we go. Okay. Yeah, let's just stack up the bleed, or the blight. She resisted. I would like to be able to kill that cauldron, if at all possible. Three damage. Fantastic. Alright. Let's get some bleed. She's actually almost dead. Yeah, that's 6 damage per round for 3 rounds. So that's 18 of her 27 HP. Alright. I really wish that would miss sometimes. like, at all, ever. Oh, that's beautiful, though. I'll take that. Okay. We have freed our Crusader. Yeah, I'm just gonna go hard on this damage over time and hope to finish this out. There we go. Okay. Bleedstone, Defender Seal, Crusader only. Okay, well, we definitely want that. And we might as well take a Bleedstone, right? That's 10. This is just 5. Alright, let's just do that. There we go. Take it. Head back to the hamlet. Okay. How do we do treasure-wise? Pretty good, I think, with that collector fight. Yeah, I would say that went pretty well. Not so great on the heirlooms, but we did have 2 people resolve level up. And apparently our plague doctor picked up a disease. Minus 20% heal skills while camping. Yeah, that's got to be the disease. Curious. Plus 3% crit melee skills. Well, that's irrelevant. Plus 10% blight resist is good. Alright, let's head back here. We got a ton of trinkets.
There is a great horror beneath the manor.
Go ahead and unequip all. Sort by a class restriction. Yeah, we have a ton of trinkets. Okay. Well, let's head into the sanitarium then. Get rid of that. We can do this.
Curious methodologies and apparatus can calm even the most tormented.
Sort by stress. Honestly, we're still doing fine in the stress department. So I don't think we really need anybody to go in for stress relief. Maybe we'll head to the Warrens for this trinket next. It is a veteran mission, but we have a ton of veterans, so we can easily make a party out of these guys. You know, give our lower level crew a little bit of a break. Let's go ahead and check the stagecoach real quick. Alright, that seems pretty good. We don't have a Houndmaster anymore, because we lost one of them in week 6. It's been a while since we've lost anybody, knock on wood. I think I will take the Houndmaster, because I do like them.
A lawman and his faithful beast. A bond forged by battle and bloodshed.
That's not going to be a problem for a while, because we're not doing dark runs yet. And I do like his skills well enough. Especially if we combine him with an arbalist that can mark. I mean, yeah, that seems fine. All right, we'll sort out where to go next at the beginning of next episode, I think. For now, that's going to do it. If you enjoyed this video, consider hitting the like button. As always, feedback is welcome in the comments below. And if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to the channel. And I will see you next time.